This routine is focused on boosting your hair growth, strengthening your hair, and also thickening your natural hair. So if you're interested in all of this, keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to be making is my hair rinse, and I used three ingredients to making this. The first thing I used was cloves. After using my cloves, I went in with my fenugreek. Then I went in with more fenugreek because that was not enough. Then after doing this, I went in with my rosemary. I just put all of that in a pot. Then I put my water and just let that boil on the stove for like 5 minutes. Then let that sit to get cold. Then my rinse is ready. So it's a very simple method to making this. I could have kept it longer, but I didn't. That's why the color is a little bit like light, but it got darker over time for my next batch. The next thing I made is my aloe vera gel. I have a more detailed video on how to extract your aloe vera gel. When it comes to my wash day routine, I like to incorporate some type of treatment to just help to boost my hair growth, because anytime I'm doing my hair or I'm actually doing something to my hair, I try to incorporate a treatment that can help in boosting my hair growth. Just little things actually matter. So we're going straight into washing my hair. So one thing I mentioned is that you need to be washing your hair regularly. The reason why I'm saying this is because your scalp health is very important, and if you're focused on length retention, scalp health should be something that should be your priority. Your scalp health and your ends, they are the most important part of your hair. So your scalp health is very important because you have to create a good environment for hair growth, and your ends, because they are the oldest part of your hair, and if they are breaking off, you won't be able to retain length or get to your hair goals. That's why I always mention you washing your hair washing your hair once every 2 weeks. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just making sure my hair is clean, and with this I always recommend you using a moisturizing shampoo. The shampoo I'm always going to recommend is the Cream of Nature Argan Oil shampoo. It's very good. It doesn't strip your hair from its moisture, and also it doesn't contain sulfate, so it's very good for your hair. It's not something that can strip your hair and leave your hair feeling dry. So when it comes to this routine or my wash day routines, I like to make it simple, easy, quick. It doesn't take up to like an hour and you're done. That's why I like this routine, and it also helps to improve my hair growth, improve the health of my hair, strengthen my hair, and thicken my hair. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the hair rinse after I'm done with this process. So we're done washing our hair, and you can clearly see my curls are looking more defined. My hair looks amazing. That's why it's very important to keep up your routine and wash your hair once every 2 weeks. So now we're going to go straight into our rinse. Like I mentioned before, the ingredients that in this rinse is cloves, rosemary, and fenugreek. Definitely going to talk about the benefits of each ingredient. So with rosemary water helps to boost your hair growth by feeding your hair follicles with key nutrients, and this results to you having a stronger and healthier hair. Rosemary also helps to improve your scalp health, which is very important. Scalp health is very important. It also helps with dryness, itchiness, dandruff on the scalp, and also improves your blood flow. Like, your blood flow is very important for hair growth. So another benefit for cloves is that it contains a lot of ingredients that help in your blood circulation, and it also helps to promote your scalp health. It improves the blood flow in your scalp, which is similar to rosemary. So for fenugreek greens actually makes your hair very soft, smooth, and very manageable. And also fenugreek seeds contain hormone regulating compounds that may help in preventing hair loss caused by hormonal imbalance. This is very important for us ladies. So that's why I always incorporate fenugreek greens to my wash day routine because it's very important. So after using my fenugreek, like my rinse like the rosemary, the cloves, and the fenugreek, I incorporate it with my deep conditioning. So what I use to deep condition is the olive oil conditioner, and I also incorporate my herbal oil which contains herbs that help to strengthen my hair and also promote hair growth. So with this routine, you notice that everything I'm using is really helping to boosting my hair growth, to strengthen my hair, and just make my hair better. So after applying my rinse to my hair, I'm going to add my conditioner and my herbal oil. The herbal oil really helps to lock in the moisturizing property of the conditioner. That's why I love to incorporate those two products together. If you're new on my channel, I always incorporate it in my deep conditioning process. So after applying this to my hair, I deep condition with it. Deep conditioning is basically that added moisture to your hair. So with me, I have high porosity hair, so I like to use products that are a lot thicker, that can help to weigh down on my hair and actually penetrate my hair better, because with high porosity hair your hair gets dry faster, but it also absorbs moisture very quickly. So I like to go with thicker products for my hair to absorb other moisture and also to weigh down on my hair shaft. So after doing this, like adding my olive oil and my herbal oil and also my rinse, I like put my hair back in the section for deep conditioning. So like I mentioned, if you have high porosity hair, if you notice your hair gets dry so fast and you want to add more moisture to your routine, deep conditioning is something that I always recommend. It's very easy to do. You can do it with your shower cap and also your steam cap. I like to go in with my shower cap first, then I go in with my steam cap, then stay under for like 20 minutes. But if you don't have a steam cap, you can just use your shower cap. Another hack I'm going to give is to use a towel over your head. It just helps your head to get warm faster, and you can do that for like an hour 30 minutes, and you still get the same result. But when you use your steam cap, it's just faster. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, my wash day routine is very fast. So when it comes to deep conditioning, you immediately feel your result and see your result. Your hair is going to be so soft, and also your hair is going to feel amazing. So with this, it's not a leave-in treatment, so you have to rinse it out. So I just make sure that you rinse out all that product well. So another reason why I incorporate my rinse in this process is because when you deep condition, your hair shaft is opens up, which helps the nutrients to penetrate better to your hair. So I like to incorporate my rinse in my deep conditioning process to get all the nutrients and all the benefits into my hair. So if you want to try this rinse, I highly recommend you incorporate it in your deep conditioning process, or you also deep condition, like if you don't deep condition with your conditioner and the herbal oil, you just make sure when you apply the rinse, you let it sit in your hair, like put a shower cap and let it sit for like 30 minutes to an hour so that you can get the most out of that rinse. So now we're done rinsing out my hair, and you can immediately see the difference. Like my hair feels soft, it feels amazing, like my curls look so much better. And we're finally on to the LOC method, which is like the method I use to lock in moisture and retain moisture to my natural hair. So I'm just saying my hair feels so soft, like immediately you're going to tell my curls look so much better, my hair feels soft, and I'm just loving this routine. The next thing I'm going to add to my routine is aloe vera gel. You saw me extracting, or you saw at the beginning of this video that I extracted the gel from the aloe vera plant, which is very easy. Like I mentioned, I'll put a link on a more detailed video on how to extract it yourself. I always recommend you getting the natural plant, because with the other ones they are selling, it's not really 100% natural. So I always recommend you making it or extracting the juice yourself. So the benefits for aloe vera is that it helps to strengthen your hair, Aloe vera has so many active ingredients and minerals that help with strengthening your hair. It also has fatty acids and amino acids that is rich in vitamin A, B12, C, and E, which play a major part in creating healthy hair follicles. It also controls greasy hair. Aloe vera has enzymes that break down fat and also strips your hair from extra oil. So it's not like it's stripping your hair from any form of like leaving your hair dry. It just removes that extra or excess oil from your hair. If you have like greasy hair, like you want to extend your wash day routine, you can use aloe vera. It just really helps to calm any form of greasiness you have on your hair or just reduce that. And also one thing to note is that aloe vera is very soothing to the scalp. So if you have dandruff or you have itchiness on your scalp, it really helps to calm it down. And another thing is that aloe vera is a very good moisturizer. I use it as a leave-in conditioner. You can also rinse this off, but I feel like you get the most and all the benefits when you use it as a leave-in conditioner. It definitely has a unique smell, but it's not something that is very overpowering that you cannot get used to. So that's why I always recommend you using aloe vera as a conditioner. And with this method, I'm doing the LOC method. So that is liquid, oil, and cream. That's how I lock in moisture to my hair. So first off, we're starting off with the liquid, which is aloe vera, and we're also going to use my conditioner. So that's why I always recommend using aloe vera. And so far, like aloe vera also very defines your curls. Like it's also is a gel, so it also defines your curls. If you're looking for something that can also define your fussy hair, I also recommend using aloe vera. So now that I'm done using the aloe vera, I'm just giving you an up close on how my hair is looking. My curls definitely look more defined and they look so much better. Like my ends look so healthy. That's like the main goal to this routine, having a healthy, strong, and also boosting hair growth. That's the most important thing when it comes to this routine, and I absolutely love it. So on to the next thing. While using my conditioner, like I mentioned before, I have high porosity hair, so I like to use thick products that can weigh down on my hair and actually make my hair like for me to retain that moisture longer. So I'm going to apply the conditioner only to the length of my hair because I mentioned before is a thick conditioner, so I don't want to apply it directly to my scalp. If not, it's going to clog up my pores, which is going to limit hair growth. So when it comes to thick products, I advise that you don't apply it directly to your scalp because it's going to cause a lot of build-ups over time, and it's also going to limit your hair growth, which you do not want. So just apply it to the length of your hair and not directly to your scalp. And just make sure that product gets into your hair well. With high porosity hair, it's not hard for the product to absorb into my hair, so I don't find any of that difficult. I'm just going to make sure I get it on my ends. Also, like I mentioned, your ends are very important for length retention. So now we're on to the oils. For my oil, I like to use my herbal oil, and I also like to use the virgin hair fertilizer because it's very lightweight cream, which also serves as oil for me. Like I use it as my oil also, so I just incorporate the both of them. So with the virgin hair fertilizer, very lightweight cream, so it really absorbs well to my hair, so um I don't notice any form of build-ups or any form of like it's not thick, so it just really absorbs into my hair. You won't even know that it's there. So that's why I like to apply it directly to my scalp and also the length of my hair. So it's very important to use like this process to not use so much on your hair because you don't want so much product in your hair. You just need the right amount for your hair. Over time, you know when it's the right amount for your hair. So I'm just going to apply that everywhere on my hair, to the length of my hair and also to my scalp. So after doing this, I like to also do a scalp massage. It's very important to do scalp massage on your hair because scalp massage helps to improve the blood flow on your scalp, which also helps in hair growth, like promoting hair growth. So it doesn't take time. And I also add my herbal oil to my edges because I'm trying to grow my edges out, so it just really helps in thickening my edges. And I also do my massage on my edges too. So after doing that, I'm just going to make sure to get in on all of that. Then after that process, we're going to go straight into the cream. So when it comes to my cream, I'm all about using shea butter. This really helps to lock in all that moisture that I've added to my hair. It leaves my hair moisturized even longer. I noticed that when I started adding shea butter to the last step in my routine, my moisture lasts even longer. It lasts up to a week sometimes. So that's why I really love incorporating shea butter. It's a very thick butter. Like I mentioned, anything that is thick, I don't apply directly to my scalp because it can literally clog up my scalp, limit my hair growth, and cause so much buildup. So with this, I like to work in sections because I want to cover every length of my hair, because this is something I do to lock in moisture to the length of my hair, and my ends are very important. I want to make sure that my ends are never dry, so I like to work in sections to make sure that I actually add shea butter to every hair strand. So with this method, my ends are moisturized, because your ends, you want to make sure your ends are never dry. If not, you're going to get split ends, which cause hair loss and hair breakage. So make sure that your ends are never dry, and using shea butter at the last step in your moisture routine or your LOC method really helps with that. Another thing I'm going to mention is that if you want your moisture to last longer, putting your hair back in a section when you're not doing anything, like when you're still at home, you're not going out, you don't need to style your hair. Putting your hair in a section when you're not styling your hair really helps that moisture to last longer. That's also something important to note. If you want your moisture to last longer, putting it in a section and putting it away, maybe wearing your bonnet when you're laying around, really helps. Like your aftercare after doing your routine is very important. If you want your moisture to last longer, something to notice that when you're lying down or you're not doing anything, make sure you're wearing your bonnet, make sure your hair is in a section, make sure your hair is never, like if you're not styling it, it's always tucked in, your ends are always tucked in one way, because you need to not allow your ends to dry. That's how you get split ends. Your ends damage causes hair loss and also limits your hair growth, and also that's what causes stagnant growth, if you don't know. So this is the last step in my routine. So this is everything I do to my hair to help to strengthen, boost hair growth, and thicken my hair. So this routine is something you can, like, it's something you can always add to your wash day routine to just make it elevated and also be very beneficial to your hair growth and to your hair journey. So I really hope that this routine was very helpful for you and you can incorporate this treatment I mentioned in my routine. So till my next video, bye.